Hey guys, I just wanted to talk a little bit about these MyZone belts. We've probably already discussed this before together. If not, I just want to give a little review on these belts. I am going to start incorporating them here at the gym. They're not something you have to buy, but I do strongly recommend them. I've been using my belt for about 5 years and it's strongly influenced my training. I'm just going to show you how it works. So inside of here, you see these little black nodes. So the strap goes around your chest, so sorry to flash you. The belt adjusts in sizes. There's this little device that gets attached to the belt. The nodes that I showed you earlier have to be a little bit wet, so just a little bit of spit. Sorry to be gross. We are going to work out. I don't know if you could hear that, but you can get a little beep. So once you get the beep, you know it's on and it's working. When you first buy it, you might have to charge it. We'll talk about that if you're interested in the belt. So super simple. Mine's already automatically connected to my Bluetooth. So you'll see that I have MyZone written up here. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. Anyways, you can be connected through Bluetooth. So here's my heart rate right now. There's a few benefits to this. I just kind of want to show you how quickly this adapts. They say that MyZone, or the research has shown that MyZone is 99.4% as accurate as an EKG reading. So that's pretty darn accurate. We're going to do a few exercises here just so you can see how quickly it adapts. So say we're doing slams. Get some swings in there. You see them going up. All right, so you'll see I'm in the green right now. So a few things. Now I'm in the yellow. Few things. We can use the MyZone in multiple ways. Just so you know, because I don't think I mentioned this, it's compatible with any Apple device, but it's also compatible with many other devices like Android. If you have a Garmin, so oftentimes I'll link my Garmin to my MyZone through the Bluetooth app. So if I'm biking or doing something outside, it's easier to look at my watch. It also gives you a more accurate reading than any other device because it's a belt. So, as you can see, I'm up here. I'm up very, very high. If we're doing intervals, so oftentimes you guys are probably pretty familiar with doing bike sprints or ropes or slams or whatever. Oftentimes we're going to go 10 seconds on and 20 seconds rest, or 15-second sprint, 45-second rest. These are all great methods in terms of timed intervals and timed recovery. However, this is the most superior way to train. Oftentimes people are either overstimulated or understimulated in terms of they don't know if they're working too hard or if they're not working hard enough. Your heart rate doesn't lie. You can get accurate reading of when you're actually recovered and when you should do another interval or sprint again. It's also great because it gives you an accurate reading if you're doing long, slow distance work. So for example, something like a stationary bike on your off days away from me, or anything that's kind of easy to look at a screen with. You could say we go 130 to 150 beats per minute and stay in that range. So about twice a week, I'll hop on the bike or on the erg, I'll go rollerblading, whatever. And I want to stay between 130 beats and 150 beats per minute. So if you look at the screen, I'm at 140, 142. If I find I'm getting on the higher end towards 150, I want to back off a little bit. So I'm at 152 right now. I want to back off. So this would be good for aerobic days. So long, slow distance days, you got to give you a frame of where you should be within that threshold. Okay? I could go on for hours about different types of training for heart rate conditioning. I just want to give you guys an idea of how this looks and how it works. If you're actually interested in the device, I'll be glad to go through all these different types of training. So pretty much whether you are an athlete and whether you're a runner and you're trying to increase your running economy or impact it, this is a great device. If you're an older client and you're just looking to get fit, this is also a great device. Our heart is a muscle and it has to be worked like a muscle, but it also has to be, we have to work it smart. So someone like me, for example, I'm in great shape, I would hope, but I take a longer time to recover, whether it's genetics, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But someone like me, if I'm constantly overstimulating myself, my work capacity is great. I'm capable of overworking myself, but all I am doing is teaching my heart to be tired and more fatigued. Likewise, if you're not working hard enough, all you're doing is teaching your heart to be good at being lazy. So it's not to offend anyone, but it keeps you honest about your training, and it's more accurate than any other type of device because it is a strap, it's a belt. So all you guys are responsible for, all you would have to do is pay for the belt. It's a one-time fee. I'll give you guys more information about that. Aside from that, I'm going to be the person that's going to be paying the membership fees. So all you have to worry about is that one-time buy of the belt, and you're going to have access to this app on your own. The app is free. Like I said, everything else is free. And wherever you go, whether it's on a walk on your own, if you stop training with me, it doesn't matter. You'll still have access to the app and access to using that belt. This is great for your off days. I'm not going to make you come in here and do 45 minutes on the bike. I'm not going to make you pay me for 45 minutes so you can sit on the bike doing long slow distance work, but it is necessary that we get those types of methods in for heart health. Anyways, if you have more questions on that, let me know. There's a lot of in-app features that are amazing too. I'll be able to tell if you guys have done stuff on your own. If you friend each other on the app, you can see if the people that you work out with in your group are around the same range as you in terms of heart rate. It's pretty cool to compare your heart rate to other people that you're working out with in real time. And then after, it gives you a summary of all these things. It's also always constantly adapting. So say you hit a peak heart rate of 200. The app will update itself and it'll tell you what zone you are now after having redone your averages based on that max heart rate. So it's constantly updating its data. Anyhow, any questions on that? Let me know. Thanks.